Hi, welcome to Falling Star Tarot. Today I have a pick a card reading for you, delivering a message from your successful self. So, choose between the two envelopes, one with the tea kettle stamp and the one with the bright colored watercolor painting. Put the timestamps down below, pile 1, pile 2. I'll see you in the reading. As the Ten of Pentacles signifies a kind of a completion of a legacy of earthly wealthy establishments. Yes, this is an excellent card in a success reading because you are being rewarded for a job well done. Okay, let's see your past, and that's kind of a key ingredient in your success as the King of Pentacles. So this is telling me that you're kind of a master of the earthly world and the material world. You don't have a problem controlling money. Maybe you work in finance. So you could be a Taurus. But in any event, you've always been successful and tied to wealth. Perhaps you just own things, possessions, holdings. This is something that has always come easy to you. Okay, so your level of success is the Four of Wands. This is another superb card to have in a success reading. This tells me that you not only have the worldly possessions, earthly things, but your passions have built up a foundation of happiness in your life, your community. You're really well established. Whatever this is, it's long-standing and it's celebrated, and you're gonna have it all. This is kind of the happy family, happy home card. So you've got it. Your successful self has this. Let's see what your career could possibly be in. Okay? Life purpose-wise, we are being told that you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So what this says to me is that you may be using cooking or work with something that has something to do with food industry, getting people meals or food, the distribution, creation, a lot of stuff in the food industry, like agriculture. Somewhere along the way, you are making sure that people get what they need. You could be a cook, you could be a chef, you could even do some sort of volunteer work, but that gets your foot in the door of this success. It's a key ingredient, and being purposeful is always a key ingredient to success. So a challenge you might have, I think, is the gift. Now, the way I see this, your dreams can also, although they fuel your passions, your drive to succeed, they can also be your biggest hurdle. With the gift, I believe you like to do for others without asking for what you need in return. So you may be giving more than what you should be. Perhaps if you bake something, you will give it away for free instead of saying, well, I could get 50 cents or $1 for these or whatever. Or maybe I could make a business of this. Or So I believe that your biggest challenge is going to be getting over that and moving into the business side of it. Let's see what the key ingredient to your success is: patience. And this could also be patience with yourself. See what it says. I am patient, persistent, and disciplined in pursuing my goals. And we have Buddha. This can be a sign that you might want to go into a meditative state to find answers. You're feeling there's too many complexities to the problems in your business, in your finances. You may want to come from a calm, relaxed, kind of emptied out, neutral place to solve them. The overall message here is thought. And what that is telling me, what we think really builds the world around us. Nothing can be in your world without you thinking it up first. Even if it comes into your world, it's going to slip right out because you're not accepting it. So, guard your thoughts. Keep them mindful towards the plentiful, the positive. You will yield that positive outcome with those positive thoughts. So practice meditating if that works for you, or some other sort of practice where you make your mind a place you would like to spend time in. And that will help make your world a place you want to spend time in. Okay, I'm going to have to put this way. Let's see what your taste would say about you. It says, art is your most loyal companion. So maybe you're going about this in a creative sort of fashion, and you make whatever it is you have to do, which you may not work directly in nutrition, but I think it got you there. Maybe you made someone something and it got you there. But whatever you do, you're artistic in it. So if you do bake, you might decorate the cupcakes. Maybe you're into cake decorating. Maybe that's a hobby of yours. But you get what I'm aiming at. You're going to do it. You're going to do it beautifully. And this also says externalize your internal world, which is what thought is telling us. It's telling us that everything on the inside is going to be reflected in your external world. Let's see what your closest companions might say about your successful self. Oh. You are kind of the tough guy. We have play to win every time, identify your opponents, then make them an offer they can't refuse. Inspire loyalty through fear. So you might get over this gift-like mentality. Try not to go too far in the other direction. But apparently your companions, the ones closest to you, are going to see you as tough. Which is fine. That may very well be something that helps in your affairs. So for a bit of encouragement, we have forgiveness showing up. It says, congratulations, you're being given one of the most powerful superpowers there is, forgiveness. Imagine that you've been bitten by a radioactive forgiver. The point is you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself too. Have fun wielding your new power. But remember, with great forgiveness comes great inner peace. That really speaks to me about this Buddha card here, your patience and your inner peace. And this tough guy here. when you learn to run this business and you gain this insight into the business sense, the strategic planning, and kind of, it is sort of a cutthroat world, right? You gain that worldly wares, okay, whatever it is, the air about you. Keep in mind, forgiveness is kind of your superpower. Inspiring fear, well, fear is a great and terrible motivator. So I think this is a warning that, yeah, be tough enough that you aren't giving everything away, but forgiveness. Even the toughest characters learn to forgive those they deal with, or they probably don't have too many people to deal with. So this looks pretty terrific. It looks like your successful self has a pretty good sense of style, a lot of respect from their colleagues and people close to them, their companions, and they're being told that they can manifest their thoughts. They can bring their ideas out into reality. You have a lot of abilities going on here, and you're being rewarded greatly for it. You have like the pretty much the three best cards for wealth. Let's see the secrets your successful self will tell you. Okay, first we have the Seven of Swords, which warns of secrecy and danger. Someone is just not being forthcoming. They're kind of a sketchy character. Okay, what they're doing doesn't seem right. I also could be telling you that this isn't really the time to be transparent with everyone, kind of when in Rome, you know. Now we have the Knight of Swords. This is a pushy energy. This is kind of a one mindset, straight through kind of energy. Someone is not going to be seeing any other thoughts, perspectives, visions. They have their vision, and it is the determination and conquest of the mind. Okay? And we have the Five of Wands. So we see conflict. Tempers rising. A lot of competition. Strife. So this is kind of the dirt. Maybe that's why this guy exists. That we are being told, put on your rose-colored shades? Maybe that's what forgiveness is about. It's kind of viewing everyone as if they're okay. You're okay. That mindset might be what saves you from this guy's demise. As much as you need to protect yourself, you don't want to go overboard with that. And your fortune says you display the wonderful traits of charm and courtesy. You probably can't see that, but that will come with forgiveness. It will be sort of a natural thing to you. That could be key, is to man your demeanor. Come from a place of patience and neutrality and, well thought out actions. Now this is short, but this is all I see for this reading. Congratulations to your successful self. I hope that is the potential that you tap into and secure in your life. With all this great potential, you should do fairly well. Put on your rose-colored shades and do the best you can. Accept and love that best, okay? If you do work in nutrition or with any sort of food, comment down below. Let me know. I'd love to know when these things are hitting home. Like this video if it gave you value. Subscribe. Catch me again. Hit the bell to see my new notifications. Alright, I hope you're well. Have fun. Hello, those of you who selected the second stamp with all the beautiful colors. I don't know about where you're at, but where we are, you can get those, and a portion of it is donated to help fight breast cancer. Alright, first we're going to do your cards, and then we're going to save the secret message from your successful self for the end. Your successful self is very well-rounded. They are dependable, kind of person that inspires love and laughter in people they come across. As someone who sort of mastered emotions and heart, your successful self is counted on by others and admired. You could be an air sign, possibly. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Let's see, what are the key components to your success? Well, it's kind of odd. Your past has something to do with it, is the Eight of Swords. And you see you've got yourself surrounded by your thoughts, kind of imprisoned by them. How this could play in is maybe being so off and feeling cut off from everyone like that. The double edge of it occurs to you. You see that you've cut yourself off from everyone. You've gotten too far into your head. Forever thinking, forever overthinking. And you've gotten out of it. Getting out of something like that on your own can be very empowering. So if you're here now, the key to your success might be to not be there anymore. Take that thing off. You've got everything around you to succeed. Take off the blindfold. Face what's in front of you that you refuse to see. Pick up one of those swords if you want. Walk off. You have it. It does warn that you might be waiting to be rescued. You might have sort of a little bit of a poor me victim-like mentality in your past. If you've already done this, that's terrific. If you have not, that might be something you need to let go. If it's just that you're separating yourself from others by a mindset that you have, you don't have to share the same ideals with everyone and vision. You can still get along with them. This could be key to your success. Okay? The level of your success is not too bad. It's the Ace of Cups. It's a helping hand. I see that as an eagle. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I see it as an eagle as freedom. This is love. This is a new start. It's a new heart. It's hope. It's inspiration. It's empowerment. It's a pretty good card. Can be a card of new beginnings, but kind of spark. Feeling it really sparks your heart. I'm gonna say in this sort of reading, you're gonna be doing what you love, your one love. If you have a dream job in mind, your successful self is doing that dream job. Now, the life purpose that has helped you secure this dream job is sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So you may be opening up maybe to some kind of higher understanding, spirituality, knowledge that not everyone else has. Maybe you have a specialty. Sensitivity. Maybe you read people well. Maybe when working with people, you have to know whether or not they're being honest with you, or I don't know. I feel that that's going to be really important in what you do. Maybe it's just being kind with your words and cautious with others and how they feel. compassionate, sensitivity. You wouldn't be insensitive, is what I'm saying. All right, let's see what your challenge might be. The challenge, we have the balloon. I'm taking it to mean that the part that might be holding you back is your ability to build up that fire up underneath yourself. To kind of embolden yourself to go out and fly free at what you want to do with this love of yours. Maybe coming up with that drive and that will to go forward, that fuel is just too difficult, it seems. I think you're going to find how to do it. You keep in mind how great it's going to be. You start visualizing the little steps to get this fire going and to keep it going. It takes work to keep your balloon going, okay? It isn't just magically flying around on nothing. You're going to have to tend that and work at it. Get over your fear of heights. It's okay to succeed. It's okay to ask for help. Our key components in this, oh, I see a bird right off. I really like this card, is faith. See the bird, that's a spiritual symbol of peace. We've got a unicorn. We have a lot of fantastical stuff, a castle. If you believe in this stuff, you can have it kind of stuff. I think I even see a mermaid. I think we're under the sea. That's beautiful. Okay. I have faith that I can manifest the wealth and prosperity that I desire. So yes, the wind in your sails is what is challenging you. But if you believe and you nurture that, I see two waters. Communication is going to be important, I believe. Your emotions and your communications, of course, this is water also, can be very important. That's kind of cute because that's water and air. Those go, this shouldn't be a lot of conflict. This should be fine. You shouldn't have too hard of a time with this. Let's see what your taste, your successful self's taste might say about you. Okay? We've got aspire to profound practicality. Design your days, don't plan them. Be unbending in your flexibility. Okay? Oh, you do need to be practical to make this happen. I think you're not going to have to put in too much work, though. Okay, let's see what your close companions and colleagues would say. They might think of you as being just a little bit annoying. We've got the nuisance. Going out is the new staying in, and vice versa, this says. The cat grass is always greener on the other side. Never be afraid to change your mind, but always change your underwear. That's cute. So you might have to change just a little bit to achieve this. The working that dream job. You might have to change your mind just a smidge. If you've been kind of after people, this is not what's working. If you've been a little envious, and no, I heard a pretty good quote. I can't think of who it was, but it says, do not follow in the footsteps of the masters, but instead find what they sought. That might not be verbatim. I'm not that good at verbatim, but what we have is that is kind of the annoyance I'm getting from this card. That's the energy. These people aren't really finding you a nuisance. They're just a little annoyed at the potential that you are wasting, and basically in doing your own journey and putting the wind in your own sails. That's what I'm seeing here. That you care so much and you're so sensitive to others that you might be cherishing their journey over your own. and not realizing your own value and potential. Cutting yourself off, that's kind of a clue to that to me, that you might feel a little envious. You might feel a little separated. You're not. And meanwhile, you can take that helping hand. It goes right with it. It's fine. Fine to accept help. They have. Everyone has. Okay, let's see. Our overall energy is change. So yes, you are being asked to change. Change is divine. Change is good. Change is constant. So you might as well become a part of it. Embrace the new experiences. You know, a balloon ride can be super frightening. As a metaphor, it can be super frightening. Just the climb, I mean, your heart just starts pounding and you're like, really, why did I get on this thing? But if you can make it a fun journey, I mean, people pay for these things for a reason, right? You have a good time at it. You remember that this is a ride. This is a ride. Your success is a ride. It's like being in a theme park and you're a kid. If you go at it with that kind of energy, what I believe you're going to see is a change in yourself, in your environment, and in your status. You're going to be this king. You're going to have all this emotion going on. You're going to master it and make something really valuable of it. You know, value can show up in a lot of ways. You don't have to have a mansion or a massive bank account to add value, but it's okay to rise. You know, it really is okay. Let's see. Our general encouragement is of wonder, which kind of goes with what I was saying about this trip and your balloon. I know it's a metaphor, unless of course you're really taking a trip on a balloon. Drop me a comment below. I want to know about that. It's a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder. And when I'm a good audience to my life becomes better and better theater. When something delightful happens, I can shout encore and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I'm glad I got a ticket to the show. Okay, so yes, this carnival ride, this show, put on your two-tone glasses. Let it pop out at you. Enjoy it. All right, let's see what our secret message is. And the first one, it was kind of the dirt, you know, like what you might have sent yourself sealed, open later. Let's see what your successful self tells you. Okay, first off, we have the Ten of Swords. So this warns about backstabbing, slander, and the end of a relationship. Well, if someone's backstabbing me and slandering me, I'm probably going to end that relationship too. And this is usually depicted like being stabbed in the back, literally. So your successful self is trying to tell you what I believe. Some people are going to do you wrong. You're going to feel betrayed. This is the stuff you don't want anybody to know about, but that's how you're going to feel. Your sensitivity is going to want you to hide that. We have the Eight of Cups, walking away, indecision, and time for a change. There's our change again. I believe that this is saying the end of the relationship. It's okay to walk away from these people. If they are not telling you that you can rise, that you should rise, that you are natural at it, they are not your friends. They are not anyone you need around you. You know, that's not to say that we're all meant to be immensely successful, but we all are meant to be successes in our lives, yeah? Who are these people to tell you that, no, you can't? If they're talking about you that way, you have permission to let them go. and forgive them. That's just my personal advice. Okay, we've got the Queen of Wands. This is an enthusiastic, confident, positive energy, well-directed, well-decorated individual. Somebody who kind of has a decent posse around them. Lots of beautiful energy. I think this is, you're going to become more exhilarated and just have more wonder for your life. I think this is going to be your energy. Going from being so excited about everyone else's accomplishments, you're going to have that to stand on yourself. Your creativity is going to build you a throne. That's what I'm saying. Your fire, your passion, that flame that you light for that balloon is going to build you a proper place to seat yourself. And I pulled these glasses, and in them, I don't know if you can see, I see a road. And it looks to me like there's two paths to go by. I thank my swap partner for these glasses. I wasn't sure what I was going to use them for until I pulled out this reading and started setting it up. But if you see those two roads, two paths, I think that's saying get in that balloon. It's okay to rise up above it all. Get up there and do it. Okay, let's see your fortune. Flattery. Oh, this is juicy. Flattery will go far tonight. So, your successful self, being such an exhilarating, attractive individual, apparently is telling you that, I don't know about tonight, but maybe a little lip service is going to take you far. Once you get there is the energy I'm getting. When you get there, you're going to have some suitors, or at least people who are interested in you. You don't necessarily have to be too attached to these people. You can be part of your entourage, part of your supporters. I think the key to your success, like I said, is lighting that flame. In that balloon, choose that road, light that flame. I don't think it's going to be too scary of a ride if you just look at it with that wonder and delight. You know, you got a ticket to your own show. I really love this reading. This is a terrific reading. I hope you do too. If any of it resonated, please comment down below. Let me know what came through. If any of the numbers meant anything to you, let me know. 8, 10, 8 showed up twice. We got a 1. We got a queen and a king, so you could have a nice, successful life there. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to catch me again. Hit the bell if you want to see when I post a new video. Okay, be well. Have fun.